Oh, is that Zaid and Jack? Eh, they got what they deserved. Oh, Grunt and Garrus are just chilling over there having a good time. What's up, guys? Legion! Are those Reapers? Was that supposed to be like oh no, Reapers are coming for Mass Effect 3? Is that what that was? I couldn't tell exactly. You tell me the Elusive Man didn't have a backup plan for when Shepard inevitably destroyed the whole base? I think his backup plan was Miranda, but Miranda chose me over him. Or also, he said that he didn't know that was a thing that could happen until the last second, right? Like, EDI told the Elusive Man at the last moment, like, hey, actually, if we did this, we could take the base instead of destroy it. All right, I'm gonna let these credits roll. I don't want to skip them. I do not like to skip credits, but if they go for longer than, like, 8 to 10 minutes, then that is my, like, upper limit patience on sitting through credits. We are going to do the Arrival DLC, because we're only like 3 hours into stream. Hopefully the Arrival DLC takes like about an hour, would be ideal. But we'll see if it's longer than that or not. The Overlord DLC took us like, what, an hour and a half? An hour? I think the Shadow Broker DLC only took us about an hour, so... Hopefully the Arrival DLC is about the same length of time, but we'll see. Let me get a drink of my water here. But anyways, that was great. Mass Effect 2 is really good. Really good game. Lot of fun, really cool stuff. The whole getting loyalty with characters thing is really neat and cool. I like that. I'm glad that I was able to keep all of the characters that I care about. We lost Jack and Zaid. I'm sorry if you like either of those two characters. Jack is just really not a character that is like oriented towards my tastes. Just from the get-go, I knew I wouldn't like Jack, and it definitely stayed that way. Arrival is shorter. Arrival is about the length of Overlord. Shouldn't take you more than an hour and a half unless you play really badly and mess up a lot. How dare you, Lone Wolf? How dare you? How dare you? All right, it looks like most people are saying Arrival is about the length or a little bit shorter than Overlord. So the real question is if in Arrival I'm going to have to get in the Hammerhead ship and if it will have the glitch where it explodes for no reason. The worse you are, the shorter Arrival actually is. Oh no, but I'm a real gamer. Does that mean it's gonna take me like 4 hours? Because I'm too good? Anyways, Mass Effect 2 was really good. It was, at the start of Mass Effect 2, I was kind of like, oh, I don't know about how they changed the weapons, like how the ammo works. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this as much as Mass Effect 1. But then I got used to the controls and all after, like, the first stream, and I should have known from the start, like, of course, it's going to take you a little bit of a moment to get used to the new way the game plays, because it's not going to play exactly the same, clearly. But, really, really fun. I definitely liked it more than Mass Effect 1. Mass Effect 1 was still also really good, don't get me wrong, but Mass Effect 2 was definitely an improvement, which is what you want to see. You want every subsequent sequel to, like, improve. That's the dream. That's ideal. But, yeah, is Yuri Lowenthal going to be here in the additional voices? He did a lot of... There's Quentin Flynn. He's the guy who does... there's Yuri Lowenthal. Quentin Flynn does Axel. I remember hearing his voice. I recognize those two. But yeah, really, really great game. Story was great. That stuff with the Reaper at the end was fantastic with, like, the trying to reproduce a Reaper. Really, really cool stuff. Most of the characters were fantastic. As we said, I'm not a huge fan of Zaid or Jack, but they died, so who cares? We don't have to worry about them anymore. I really hope that we see more Legion in Mass Effect 3. That's my biggest hope right now. I want more Legion because they did not give us near enough time with that character because he was so intriguing and so awesome. And getting to learn more about the Geth from an actual Geth instead of from secondhand other people saying stuff, I loved that. So I really want to see more Legion next game. And then, you know, the rest of the cast was, obviously some were better than others. That's pretty much to be expected. But, like, Miranda, Garrus, Tali, Morden, those four for sure, incredibly high quality. Some of my favorite characters there, without a doubt. I want to say that Legion would be my fifth favorite, but I really just didn't have enough time with him, so I really hope that we get some more with Legion in Mass Effect 3. Thane and Grunt were also really cool. They're kind of like, I guess they're kind of like in the mid-tier of characters. I like them a lot. Jacob was fine. I feel like he was really interesting to me at the start, but then he kind of just fell off compared to most other characters. His loyalty mission was pretty neat with his dad, but I feel like it didn't really get me any closer to Jacob as a person. Like, it felt more it was about seeing what Jacob's dad was like than actually being focused on Jacob as a character. His loyalty mission did, to me at least. But he was still neat, but definitely on the lower end of characters. Samara was also really neat. I really loved the her like loyalty stuff, and the stuff with her daughter was really unique. That was really cool and all. I liked that, but again, she wasn't high up there for me. I liked her more than Jacob, but probably less than like Thane and Grunt. So, but still really cool. The only ones that I actively like disliked, I actively disliked Jack. I just really don't like Jack's kind of character. She's just not my, she's not to my interests, basically. I don't know how else to say it. And then Zaid was fine, but he didn't really interest me, like, at all, and during his loyalty mission, he got on my nerves a little bit, so those two I kind of, like, kind of actively dislike a little bit. Not, like, I didn't, like, hate them, but I definitely didn't care about them. Like, they were definitely bottom of the list. But all of the other characters were good to great, depending, and I look forward to hopefully seeing all of them again, ideally. In, I mean, we saw everyone from Mass Effect 1 in this game, right? Who wasn't, like, frigging dead, like Ashley and Grunt. And I know that if Grunt had, or not Grunt, Rex. And I know if Rex hadn't died, he would have been in this game. But, I have heard people saying stuff that, like, apparently if you play as female Shepard and romance Jacob, he's, like, the worst. I'm gonna have to look up what's up with that, because I legitimately want to know. Because someone in chat just said, like, if you want to hate Jacob, play as female Shep and romance him. And I've had more than one YouTube comment saying that Jacob's romance is trash. So I really want to see that. But I'm definitely going to look that up in my spare time. I might even do that tonight, to be real with you. But I'll definitely do that. But yeah, the other characters were all fantastic. Gameplay was good. Gameplay-wise, the only complaint I really have is the Hammerhead, which is DLC anyway. The Hammerhead is lame because it explodes too fast. I actually really enjoyed playing in the Hammerhead until I realized it was made of papier-mâché, and then it wasn't fun anymore. But other than that, my only real complaint is that mainly the Reaper IFF mission, it was really cool going into the Reaper and seeing what happened to the people in it, but the actual gameplay of all of just never-ending husks just swarming you as the stupid Scions shot their incredibly annoying hitbox laser beams at you was like, that was the least fun I've had in either Mass Effect 1 or Mass Effect 2. But it was only for that one mission, so you know. But the fact that it was a main mission and it sucked was unfortunate. But other than that, I don't really have any major complaints. You know, I had some minor complaints here and there throughout the game that I'm sure I've mentioned, but I don't really have any other. That's the only major thing that comes to me that I'm like, I didn't like those. But otherwise, everything else was pretty much great. Great stuff, good game, good fun. I've been trying to keep track. I think it's been about 7 minutes of sitting through these credits with nothing happening. Like, I mention this every time I get to credits in a game. Can you at least, like, put something intriguing? Like, put up some like, concept art or, like, show flashbacks of cutscenes or something? Or literally, please just put anything here other than the slow crawl of names. It's so incredibly boring. I don't like to skip credits because I like to, you know, give the respect to the people who made the game and all. I think it's going through the DLC right now, so maybe it's almost done. But, my goodness, can you, like, I'm trying to have respect for the people who made the game. Can you have a little bit of respect for the player and realize that no one with half a brain wants to sit through credits for 15 minutes? Because, like, come on. I think it's been 7 or 8 minutes since this started. Realistically, your credits should never go more than, like, 6 minutes, IMO. Okay, that was about 8-minute credits. That's not too bad. You know what? I'll give it to Mass Effect. I think that was about 8 minutes, and I'll give them that. 8 minutes, I think, is reasonable. So that's Mass Effect. Good on you. Good on you. I thought the credits were going to go for like another 3 minutes or something there because I wasn't sure how close to the end we were. But 8-minute credits, that's respectable. I'll sit through 8 minutes of credits as I talk about your game. You have stopped the collectors from creating a human reaper. You now have two choices: continue this game, complete unfinished missions, develop relationships, play downloaded content, and explore the galaxy for anything you missed. Or two, import Shepard, start a new game with this character at your current level with your current weapons, as well as bonus starting credits and resources. I want to continue this game because we have to play the Arrival DLC. Hello. And I want to get right to it because I'm actually starting to feel a little hungry. As most people who have been watching my content lately know, I usually go for about 4-hour streams, and we're at like 3 hours and 15 minutes right now. I don't mind if we have to go for like 4.5 or 5 hours today to finish this. That's perfectly fine. I want to get it done today. But I mean, obviously, I went to the wrong thing, I think. Obviously, I would very much like to wrap up in about the next 45 minutes because I get hungry.
Commander, you've received a new message.
All right, we'll check this real quick. I have not received a new message. You've lied to me. But I am glad I saved you. All right. Did this set us right back to before the end of the last mission? Like, if I go back through the Omega 4 relay, does it like make me go through the final mission again, chat? Or is this like set after I won the fight and now it's just like do whatever the heck you want? I'm curious. I know a lot of games will go the way of just putting you right before the final fight and be like, do whatever you want. If you go to the final fight, it's final fight again. Where's Arrival? Way down here. Is this it, chat? Is Rescue Dr. Kenson? That's the Arrival DLC, right? Someone can confirm for me. You get sent after. Some of the DLC and missions will acknowledge the fact that you have already done the collector base. Oh, it's super neat. That's really cool. It is Rescue Dr. Kenson. I thought so. Thank you for confirming. Let's friggin' get it, dude. I'm kind of excited for this. That was a really good ending. Mass Effect has been really fun. Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 especially. I'm running through the sun right now. I guess the Normandy can resist this giant sun, star, whatever. But I'm pretty excited to play Mass Effect 3 and see how it goes. Like Mount Everest inside an oven. Nice. Was how John Grissom described Aratat while on a fact-finding mission to see if the Garden World was worth contestation with the Batarians. His team ultimately decided that the planet's air pressure and oxygen content were too low for large-scale human habitation. Undeterred, the Batarian hegemony colonized the planet's polar regions and began an extensive terraforming effort with cyanobacteria and invasive plant species. Alliance intelligence has confirmed that the colony has several Batarian military installations, which are too close to human space for the Alliance's comfort. EDI's travel advisory. The Batarian hegemony considers any presence of Alliance military vessels in Batarian space as hostile. The Normandy SR-2, while an independent vessel, strongly resembles the Normandy SR-1, an Alliance ship. Use of stealth systems is highly recommended. Let's get it. Sorry, I was taking a drink. I expected like a little bit of a cutscene there or something. I'm only Solo Shepard. Oh no, Solo is the name of my character, right? I named it after Star Force, obviously. I'm not taking a character with me. Interesting. I was hoping we could get some last-minute Legion in. It's just me. Let's rescue Dr. Amanda Kenson. Do.
Access is restricted. Enter authorization code.
There were none of the voice actors for this DLC. It was added really late. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, I get it. Like, don't get me wrong, I get it. But also, that's unfortunate. I don't know who I would have brought with Legion. Probably Grunts, because I don't think we used him, like, at all in today's stream. This DLC can't be that long if they're making me fly solo. Batarian War Beast, huh? I like how they said they've seen us when it's just me.
The Batarians must send their prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
It was released as a teaser before Metroid. I saw ME and thought Metroid. because I've been talking about Metroid Dread with the boys lately. It was released as a teaser before Mass Effect 3. That makes sense then. Yeah, if it was released like right before Mass Effect 3 came out, I get it. It'd be that way. What are you gonna do? That's the IRL explanation, but in-game, which you've likely forgotten, the whole build-up to this was Hackett asking you to do it alone as a personal favor. You would have seen the scene earlier. I actually remember that scene now that you've mentioned it. I did not realize that Hackett asking me to do that was this mission specifically.
This place is run down, even for a prison.
But now that you have said that, I definitely remember that cutscene. I just didn't realize that was for this mission. Later, nerd. It says War Beast, but they're like...
Get your hands off me!
Hello. It says, Batarian War Beast, but they're just like fancy Varen, right? Like, get over yourself. You're not that special. Also, this is the second time that the DLC tacked on to the end of the game has been, oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. The DLC added to the end of the game has been Batarian focused, because they did that with the DLC in the first game too, did they not? This is pretty neat. I like this. Turning the valves to go different ways and stuff. Pretty neat, pretty neat. I did see that gas valve, by the way, but I wanted to see what was back here further. A door. Every way feels like both the wrong and the right way.
Can they even do that? What difference does it make? We caught them.
Are those Batarians talking, or are those Krogan? That sounds Krogan-like. I don't remember what Batarians sound like specifically. Could be both. Maybe they just sound similar. Oh, it's Batarian.
I just kill her. Interrogating a human's a waste of time.
I hate it when my headshots aren't in Oko. Nice. Good start, good start. Whew, boy, there is a lot. Ah, Iridium. I definitely need more of this. Dr. Kenson, where are you? The layout of this place reminds me of the first mission of the game a little bit. Oh, money. Where we had to go find that Quarian with Tally. Can I vault this? Oh, no. And there are lasers stopping me from stepping down right there. Back this way. I should probably pull back out the assault rifle in case another Varen shows up. Whew, man, I'm a little worried about how long this is going to take now. I'm going to end up lost. Can't go through that door. Well, I got an autosave, so I must be doing something right. Words. Something. Y'all hear something?
No way it would have worked. Relay can't be damaged, much less destroyed. Those humans will do anything to destroy, I swear. We have to make this one an example to the others. We can't respond kindly to terrorists.
Man, you were way further to the left than I thought you were. There we go.
I worked 47 days straight without time off, and now there's humans in the prison below. I can't get a break. There's 300,000 people.
Yeah, dude, that's rough. That's rough. Thanks for the money.